Don't cry, baby. Don't cry, baby. Dry your eyes and let's be sweethearts again. And oh, 'cause you know I didn't mean to ever treat you so mean. Come on, sweetheart, and let's try it over again. Oh, don't cry, baby, don't cry. Dry your eyes and let's be sweethearts again. And oh, 'cause you know I didn't mean to ever treat you so mean. Come on, sweetheart, let's try it over again. Oh, don't cry, baby. Don't cry. Dry your eyes. Let's be sweethearts again. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand now? Stand by me, stand by me. When all of your You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay, oh pretty baby. Trust in me when I say.
Call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, throw in undependable too. Do my foolish alibi bore you? Well, I'm not too clever, I just adore you. So calm, unpredictable, tell me I'm impractical. Rainbow, I'm inclined to pursue. Call me irresponsible, yes, I'm unreliable.
If I could have your attention, please. We're going to go ahead and get started. If there's any graduates looming in the audience, if you could make your way to the stage as well. Thank you.
Welcome, and thank you for coming. My name is Jaskirt Sendhu, one of the graduates. 2 years ago, we made a choice to start Running Start. And that choice turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself. Running Start allowed us to move on ahead with our education and to experience the level of learning we were ready for. We set goals, embraced challenges, endured heavy credit loads, played sports, and volunteered in the community. Let me share a story about my journey. So coming in from high school as a sophomore and doing Running Start, which is college, it was a culture shock for me because everything was harder. Like your professors expected more from you. The learning environment was different. And since this was quarter-based, quarters are 11 weeks, so we have to cover a certain course load in 11 weeks. So that was a big culture shock for me. And I remember sitting in my first class in first day, which was calculus. And I remember thinking, I'm like, oh, I messed up. And but now that I look back at it, since this is my last quarter, I can say that taking calculus my first quarter here was turned out pretty well because basically it helped me be ready for challenges. So I remember in my second quarter, I started to take tougher classes before. So it basically motivated me throughout my whole Running Start career, that calculus class. And I remember literally the first thing the teacher said to us was, this class is going to be hard. And I was like, oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, but I got through it. And one of the things that he said was, to be good at math, you have to want to be good. It's not just going to come naturally. So you have to put in the time, the effort, and the work. And that applies for everything, like, whether it's philosophy, chemistry, biology, or whatever, and anything in life. If you put more practice into it, it's going to, you're going to be better at it. So I'm glad that I took that calculus class, and I'm glad that I went heavy in my first quarter because it helped me throughout my Running Start career. So that was a little bit about, my journey here at Whatcom. And now moving on to the next part. Those of us participating in the commencement ceremony on June 14th will be wearing a special cord that identifies us as proud Running Start graduates. Though we are ready for our next big step, Whatcom Community College will forever be an important part of our lives. I would like to acknowledge some of the people who have been instrumental in the growth of this college. First, I would like to acknowledge the members of the Board of Trustees. So if you could just please stand as I call your name. Chair, John Pedlow. Teresa Taylor. And President Kathy Hiani Brown. Next up, I would like to acknowledge members of the President's Cabinet. Special Assistant to the President and Director for Government Affairs, Rafika Clokey. Vice President for Instruction, Ed Harry. Vice President for Administrative Services, Nate Langstrot. Vice President for Student Services, Luca Lewis. Executive Director for Institutional Advancement, Sue Cole. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the President of Whatcom Community College, Kathy Hiani Brown. Thank you very much.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is great to be here, especially great because we get to celebrate the successes of our Running Start graduates. This is always one of my favorite times of the year. Another favorite time is when we welcome new students. And oftentimes it's just not me, but it's the faculty and staff who observed the growth in these students. And it's just wonderful to be able to celebrate the capstone of their time here at Whatcom Community College, which is their graduation. So graduates, I always am impressed by first your youthfulness, your energy, and primarily though about your ability to study amidst many kinds of challenges that you confront. And that is the academic work both at high school and here at Whatcom. Some of you may have part-time jobs. Many of you are involved in high school extracurricular activities, and I'm sure many of you are also involved in activities here on campus. And you've gotten to the point where you've balanced it all very successfully. So I congratulate you not only on your academic achievements, but your ability to survive as a student, both in high school and at college, and to survive very well, in fact. So I really look forward to talking about our Running Start program here at the college. It's one of our more successful programs. We have about 1,000 students every year enrolled in the program. And you will see here approximately 50 of our graduates out of 170 approximately who are here this evening. We'll get to hear a lot about their accomplishments, but most of all, they are here to share their successes with you here in the audience. Whether you're a faculty member, a staff member, a parent, a relative, or a friend. You know, it really takes a whole community to be able to support each and every student to make them successful here at Whatcom. So graduates, what I'd like you to do is to applaud your supporters out in the audience to thank them for all that they have done for you. Okay, all of you smile. You're getting applauded. So we see our Running Start students of really bringing hope to a new world, one in which our challenges might be met with problem solving, in which we can create new communities and communities in which we develop a healthy way of living, and we can be prepared for the skilled workforce that is needed, and also for those artists, for those lawyers, for those in the military, for those who are prepared to provide leadership in this challenging world. So I see many of you accomplishing a lot after you leave Whatcom, and I hope to be able to hear about those accomplishments later. I think that the skills and strengths that you unearthed and refined during your time at Whatcom will benefit you and your families and our community. I hope you will find your experiences here to be very valuable, and valuable not only in terms of new knowledge and skills that you've gained, but valuable in terms of forming lifelong relationships with other students, with faculty and staff, and other experiences that mold you into this fine person and persons that you are. So I would like to I will give you a number of congratulations, but the first here this evening for your accomplishments and your successes. And let me say on behalf of the trustees, the faculty and staff, we are so proud of you this evening. So thank you for being a part of our community, for contributing to Whatcom Community College. And hopefully we'll see you again, not only at graduation or commencement, but coming back to our campus to share your stories of what happened to life after Whatcom Community College. So thank you very much and congratulations. And it's my pleasure to introduce Malachi Wonder and Zoe Sturts for the faculty recognition part of the program.
Good evening. My name is Zoe Sturts, and I'm one of the graduates. I have the distinct privilege to share with you a little bit about our favorite faculty and staff. Each graduate named an individual or group that played an influential role in our time at Whatcom Community College. It is a tradition to share just a few remarks submitted by all the graduates.
And my name is Malachi Wonder, also a graduate. For many of us on stage, math has been a subject that we've struggled with. It's considered okay in our society to not be good at math, but here at WCC, we had instructors that inspired us, spent extra time with us doing problem after problem, and gently culled our frustration. Instructors like Doug Quinlan, Tony Marzetta, Nathan Hall, Leslie Glenn, and Duck Javange gave us the courage to overcome the stigma and foster a genuine understanding and, dare I say, joy for math. It helped that they made learning fun and didn't take the classroom too seriously.
On the flip side, we had a love and loathe relationship with all the papers we wrote in our English classes. Instructors like Catherine Burns, Amanda Hinkle, Nick Potter, Melissa Taminga, and Justin Erickson pushed us to excel academically while questioning how everything fits into this world we live in. They challenged us to develop and then defend our personal beliefs and viewpoints. Because of this faculty, some of us have clear career goals and are able to articulate ourselves more clearly. Brian Cope and Sam Roper did all of that too, but also brought us donuts.
Most of us are earning an associate's degree in arts and sciences. Our science instructors like Katja Kraft, Monique Brewer, Steve DeRoy, Pat Preisinger, and Tommaso Vanelli made learning fun and gave us the tools to make sense of the physical world. Humanities faculty like Melanie Semen, Ben Cohn, Anthony Menino, Sean Walbeck, Tim Waters, and Jean Baker shared wisdom and guided our thinking to ask the fundamental questions. The collective experience from our art and science faculty is that they asked us to grow and inspired us to hone our skills to make the world a better place. And some of them were even funny.
Colleen McGough helps students combat social phobias and work through personal issues. She created a safe and very comfortable learning environment.
Jay Stewart is a very organized instructor that makes learning fun and easy.
JT Taylor is clearly an experienced teacher, and it's obvious that he cares very much about his students.
Mary Haberman is so caring and remembers us after she's had us in class. She'll always say hi in the hallways.
Wendy Hagen shows a depth of caring that means the world to us.
I could go on and on. Many other faculty played a role in our success and inspired us to change the world. We won't mention you all today, but know that you have been instrumental in helping us see the possibility of our own success. Many of us remember being new Running Start students at orientation and hearing that the professors are ready and willing to help. We were told by other students that you would give back and that we shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. And they were right. You, the faculty, gave us your time, your patience, your cooperation. So on behalf of my fellow graduates, I thank you for the hard work you've put into us as students and as people. I'd like to ask all of the faculty and staff to stand. Thank you. Now, I'd like to introduce Carla Kogleiser.
Carla Kogleiser and friends. Thank you, Malachi and Zoe, and thank you, faculty and staff, for sharing in the celebration with us tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Carla Kogleiser. I'm the Associate Director for Running Start, and it is the privilege of the Running Start staff to honor and celebrate these outstanding students we've grown to know over the past years. This group of graduates earned an average GPA of a 3.55 in over 2,700 college courses. By participating in the Running Start program, working hard, and taking the appropriate courses, they were able to earn tuition-free associate's degrees while still in high school. Using the average cost of college tuition for our state, which is $12,000 per year, this class has accumulated a potential tuition savings of over $3.7 million. Parents are happy about that, yes. This event tonight is intended to be a personalized and heartfelt tribute to these remarkable graduates. We've developed a short statement for each of you. And as you heard, you'll be receiving a teal-colored cord to wear at the graduation ceremony, signifying the impressive accomplishment of completing an associate's degree while still in high school. So, graduates, as your name is called, please stand and come up to the podium for your tribute and your cord. And when we've finished, you may be seated. So our first graduate is Jamie Albert. Some of Jamie's memories while in Running Start: taking classes with her older sister Kathleen, the comfy chairs in the library, and the close-knit classes taught by kind, caring faculty. She'd like to thank her family, especially her mom and dad, for holding her up and helping her become who she is today. Next year, Jamie will attend Trinity Western University to earn a computer science degree, hoping to be a computer programmer. Jamie graduates with honors. Troya Paley's. Troy also plans to study computer science at Western Washington University on a scholarship. His career goal is to become a computer programmer or software engineer. Troy took advantage of the independence and social aspects of Running Start to build deep connections with staff and students, and he attended some amazing events. Troy worked incredibly hard to get where he is today, and he graduates with honors. Julia Arnold. Julia enjoyed her time at Whatcom because it allowed her to excel in her education, also while working. She feels WCC prepared her for what's next. Julia was active in community service throughout her time as a Running Start student. She'll take a gap year to work before returning to school to become a counselor. Julia graduates with honors. Laura Barnes. When asked what she wanted everyone to know about her, Laura derived an equation. 10 years of math not making sense plus 2 years of Whatcom Community College math instructors equals a future math professor. I think it's fair to say that Laura will have the same effect on her future students that our instructors had on her. Laura graduates with honors. Nina Bellamy. Some of our students manage to fit more into their days than we realize. Nina has been attending school, working, playing volleyball and tennis, volunteering at the Whatcom County Humane Society, and even enjoys drawing in her free time. Next year, Nina moves out of state to attend UC San Diego to study neurobiology. Nina graduates with honors.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yusuke Okazaki. I am one of the career and academic advisors in the Running Start program. The first student I have the privilege to celebrate is Ethan Blight. Okay, looks like Ethan couldn't make it. The next student is Sarah Bozerglad. Sarah has been involved in STEM club, volleyball, and worked part-time. Sarah's greatest memory is that her classmates and teachers in chemistry and physics inspired her for love of science. Next year, Sarah will attend Vancouver Community College to complete her transfer degree to become a bioengineer. Sorry. Next, we'd like to celebrate Alexis Bossman. It is likely that Alexis has made tacos for several of us in this room. While working part-time at, you guessed it, Taco Time, Alexis has also managed her other commitments very well. In addition to completing her associate's degree, Alexis played tennis, made time for family, and filled her day with things she loves. Next year, Alexis plans to attend Western Washington University on a scholarship to become a certified public accountant. Alexis graduates with having been on the dean's list several times. Next, we'd like to celebrate Bryce Bosman. Bryce played football and lacrosse during his first 2 years of high school before he had a knee injury. His last 2 years of high school, he attended full-time Running Start while working full-time for the Parks Department in Linden. Oh, and he even found time to volunteer with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and did FFA. Next year, Bryce will attend Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona on a Provost Scholarship. Next, we have McKenna Button. McKenna shares something that I think everyone would benefit from hearing. She said, I look at life very optimistically and believe that there's almost always a solution and to avoid just giving up, even though sometimes things may be difficult. I believe this is the type of thinking we need to be spreading. McKenna will have an opportunity to share this kind of optimism once she becomes a teacher. Next year, she'll finish a few more classes here before heading to Western Washington University. McKenna graduates as a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Next, we have Noah Cooper. Noah, you know this already, but we have some great math faculty here. You've taken many of their classes, so you probably got some ideas for how to effectively teach math once you become a math teacher. While they are doing an excellent job teaching math here, our faculty are always seeking new ways to inspire more students in their classrooms. However, I don't think any of them dance in their classrooms, so we have a request. When you achieve your goal of becoming a math teacher, we'd like you to create a curriculum that will infuse dancing to spread your your love for dance as well as math. And maybe you can create some math lessons that involve dancing. But more on a serious note, Noah plans to attend University of Washington next year and graduates with honors. And sticking with the dance theme, Kayla Cove, next. Kayla has danced since she was 3 and competed at various levels and is currently the captain of the Bellingham High School dance team. Next year, Kayla plans to attend Eckerd College to study marine science and law. It would take too long to list all the things that Kayla has done in the last 2 years, but there is one thing that we'd like to highlight. Kayla graduates with a perfect 4.0 GPA.
Hi, my name is Jackie Ferry, and I am the other career and academic advisor in Running Start. I'd first like to congratulate Sarah Crum. Sarah started Running Start as a timid and shy student, terrified by how hard college classes might be and unsure about her capabilities. Through her time at Whatcom Community College, she has overcome trials and tribulations while developing confidence and skills to thrive at life. Now she has too many great memories to list and a network of friends to enjoy the many comical experiences that life brings. Sarah will join the Marine Corps en route to becoming a materials engineer, and Sarah graduates with honors. Haley Cunningham. As a competitive cheerleader for the last 10 years, I'm sure Haley understands that in any good stunt, you need a solid base, a capable flyer, coordinated timing, and maybe most importantly, trust. The fundamentals learned in cheer will be applicable to life as well in her future plans. Next year, Haley will attend Bellingham Technical College's Surgical Technician program and has been nominated for a Masonic Scholarship. Jeremy Daniels. Jeremy is a competitive rock climber and made it to the regional competition. To be a successful rock climber, one must have strong hands, capable legs, and be able to pick the right route. When asked to sum up his running start experience, Jeremy writes, "Difficult at times, but one of the best decisions I've made." It's probably fair to say sometimes the best routes include difficult terrain. Next year, Jeremy will attend Washington State University to study business, and we're excited to watch what Jeremy climbs next. Anyuri Dhaliwal. Anyuri has been very involved in student leadership at Whatcom Community College. She has contributed to several committees, is a student ambassador, and volunteers at events all across campus. Additionally, she's the president of Mock Trial and a member of several clubs. She's also participated in golf. Needless to say, Anyuri could teach a class on time management. Next year, she will attend the University of Washington and is hoping to become a corporate attorney, and she graduates with honors. Jobindeep Dillon. Emmy Gardner. Emmy has spent her time bouncing between her high school and Whatcom Community College. She's a tutor in the Learning Center, a private tutor on the side, and she also works for the Parks and Recreation for the City of Bellingham and at Regal Cinemas. She also plays tennis and swam for her high school and is a member of the debate team, among other things. Boy, Emmy's been busy. And Emmy graduates with honors. Mira Holt. While in Running Start, Mira has been involved in all things dance, such as the Whatcom Community College Winter Performance and Ballet Bellingham. Mira's greatest memory is Hannah Anderson's dance class. And next year, Mira will attend Macromedia University in Berlin to study media and communication management. Congratulations. Ali Havdi. Ali is looking forward to excelling in her prerequisites, leading her to a long-desired medical degree. She has always been such a kind and caring person. Her family even predicted from a young age that she'd work in the medical field. Next year, she plans to work while pursuing the nursing assistant phlebotomy certification before applying to a university. Congratulations. Daniel Jardinsky. While in Running Start, Daniel has been involved in the Criminal Justice Club, worked part-time at the KOA campground, and volunteers at the Senior Center. Daniel's greatest memory was his first day of class and how welcoming his teachers were and how willing they were to help. Next year, Daniel will join the Army National Guard. Congratulations.
Hi there, I'm Dan Swigert Harris, the program specialist for Running Start. Our next graduate is Maya Jensen. Maya has cultivated many relationships during her time at Whatcom. When asked what she wanted everyone to know, she had this to say: "I've enjoyed the friendships I've made at Linden High School and Whatcom Community College, and I'm excited to start the next chapter of my life exploring what the world has to offer me. Maya will attend Central Washington University to become an elementary school teacher. Carter Johnson. Every year, there is that one student who mentions that their favorite memory of Running Start is the free pancakes at the beginning of each quarter. This year, that student is Carter. In addition to loving pancakes, Carter has been involved with Campus Christian Fellowship. They are the ones that make the pancakes. Improv Club, and he earned the rank of Eagle Scout. Next year, Carter will pursue his bachelor's degree in IT here at Whatcom and continue to enjoy his quarterly flapjacks. Zora Kings. Zora has taken a wide variety of classes during her time at Whatcom, including tackling courses like calculus. She's been a very successful student and thrived in a myriad of online courses, including last fall when she took all of her courses online. Next year, Zora will head to the University of Washington to study engineering. Zora graduates with honors. Azriel Kunchik. Azriel aspires to become a veterinary surgeon and is currently working as a medical assistant at the Fountain Veterinary Hospital. Azriel also enjoys hiking, spending time with friends and family, and traveling while also competing in soccer and rowing. She also finds time to volunteer, and she completed an internship at Wise Equine Veterinary Services. In the fall, she will be transferring to Washington State University to continue her education in pre-veterinary medicine. Amanda Laniga. When you have the grades and the passion, anything is possible. With that passion and the success she's had, Amanda plans to attend Western Washington University to study both psychology and Spanish. Her goal is to be a social worker or perhaps a college professor. During her time at Whatcom, Amanda has been involved in the Whatcom Honors Program and Phi Theta Kappa Honors Society. Amanda graduates with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Ethan Lockridge. When asked what Ethan wanted everyone to know, his reply was simple: I like movies. Simple, but when you dig a little deeper, you'll discover that the simple statement is quite profound. Ethan found his calling while at Whatcom and now has a clear education and career path. He plans to study film production at Central Washington University with the goal of eventually working at Lucasfilm. The force is strong with this one.
Hello, I'm back. Before we continue, let's take a quick peek back at the year many of our graduates were born, 2001. While our graduates were spared the memory of 9/11, many of you in the audience remember where you were and how you felt on September 11th, 2001. It was also the year of the first generation iPod and Xbox. It was the first year of the epic movie series for both Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. The #1 TV show was Friends. And fun fact, Pizza Hut spent a year in development and $1 million to deliver pizza to the International Space Station. So now let's honor some more graduates. Hannah McLeod. Hannah is an extremely capable student who spent time exploring all the options for her education. Next year, she'll be starting WCC's Physical Therapy Assistant Program on the Joe and Judy Coons Scholarship. We're excited to have Hannah on campus and hoping she'll share her many interests like swing dancing, leatherworking, and horseback riding. Hannah graduates with honors. Sabrina Macy. Snacks are an important part of college. Whether it's the $1 grandma's cookies, which are hard to find, by the way, or the $3 off pizza coupon, Sabrina knew where to find the snacks. Next year, she'll need to stash those snacks somewhere safe in her footlocker as she'll be joining the Army National Guard as she prepares for her career goal of becoming a police officer. Sabrina graduates with honors. Kaylee Mason. From volunteering in a kindergarten classroom to taking perhaps every psychology class that Whatcom offers, Kaylee describes her experience in Running Start as tough, challenging, engaging, and rewarding. She's headed to Western Washington University next year to study psychology. Kaylee wanted everyone to know this: I would not be anywhere without my parents. This sounds cliche, but it's so true. They support me with whatever I want to do, and they accept me for who I am. Kaylee graduates with honors. Rishi Nair. Rishi, I'd like to quote you. Rishi says, I am a musician first and a scholar of the world second. Music is my first language, and its beauty and message is my special calling. If we let it, it can break all barriers between us and the world, bridging one culture to another, creating one humanity. Every single student, and indeed every single human being, has a message they must give to the world. So Rishi, I remember when you first started classes here at the college in grade 9, so I'm not surprised by the maturity of your statement. Rishi will attend Western Washington University to specialize in alternative medicine and will someday develop a music therapy program. Rishi graduates with honors. Cameron Oliver. Hi, Cameron.
All right, next we'd like to recognize Emily Otero. Emily is headed to Western Washington University next year as she works towards her goal of becoming a teacher. She loves math and music. Emily, we mentioned earlier that none of us should come up with a dance lesson for teaching math. Perhaps you can write the music for that lesson? Emily will no doubt be well prepared for the next stage, as she has at Whatcom been part of the honors program, tutored in the Whatcom Learning Center, and has volunteered throughout the community. Emily graduates with honors. Next, we'd like to recognize Lena Pereira. Lena shares some common hobbies with some of us in the Running Start office. I suspect we share them with many others in the audience as well. Pinterest and procrastinating are wonderful ways to grow as an individual. When you add her love for puppies, you pretty much get the 3 essential P's of life. But with all seriousness, Lena is ready to tackle the world and can hold her head high as she walks through this world as a college graduate at age 18. Lena couldn't have procrastinated that much, though, as she graduates with honors. Next, we'd like to celebrate Madeline Peterson. Madeline, like many other graduates, made some amazing friends and developed deep connections with faculty at Whatcom Community College. She also shared with us that the Running Start experience really allowed her to enjoy her last 2 years of high school. She plans to attend Washington State University to be a surgical veterinarian. Madeline graduates with honors. Next, we'd like to recognize Nia Prabhu. And next, we have Lindsay Quackenbush. The 1980s provided us with some terrible hair choices, even worse fashion, but also some great music that both Lindsay and her political science instructor, Mary Haberman, love. That's a very unique connection to build with one of our faculty members. In addition to that fun fact, we'd like to recognize that Lindsay has been active in the community with service, FFA at the high school, and always makes time for her family and dog. She'll attend Washington State University to become a veterinarian. Please let us know if any WSU professors share your love for music from the 80s, and let Mary know as well. Lindsay graduates with honor. Next, we'd like to call Jaskara Sandhu. Jaskara never backs down from a challenge. He takes it as an opportunity to reach and surpass his goals. He is willing to do whatever it takes, and this is the exact attitude that a neurosurgeon needs to have. Jaskara heads to Western Washington University, where he'll be met with the challenge of completing his requirements for medical school. Based on his mindset, I have no doubt that he'll achieve anything he puts his mind to. Jaskara graduates with honors.
Zosha Sherwood. Kiran Sandhi. Jacob Stacy. So Jacob, like Carter, also loves that Campus Christian Fellowship provides free pancakes at the beginning of every quarter. I think it's fair to say that students love free food. Jacob does balance his love for pancakes with mountain biking and a general love for fitness. Next year, Jacob will attend Eastern Washington University to study outdoor recreation leadership. And I hope there's pancakes at Eastern. Congratulations. Zoe Sturts. Zoe has been performing with the Bellingham Arts Academy for youth since she was 8 and loves to perform and dance. She has aspirations of becoming a natural health and food scientist and an activist. She'll kick off her next year at Reed College by majoring in molecular biology and biochemistry. And Zoe graduates with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Colby Chulker. Colby hopes to be an electrician someday and already has a job that will allow him to apprentice. When we jolted him to sum up his Running Start experience, he shared that it was a good opportunity to get a college degree at a younger age than normal and highlights the benefits of a free college education. His greatest memory includes going to class with his friends. His success at Whatcom Community College sparked an academic scholarship from both Montana State University and Grand Canyon University. Remember to stay grounded as you pursue your dreams. Blythe Turok. All right, thank you.
Hello again. Our next graduate we're honoring is Maya Jensen. And then Carter Johnson. Did I already do you guys? I'm on the wrong page. Malachi Wonder. A couple of fun facts about Malachi. He is a black belt in karate. He loves mythology, fantasy, vexillology, linguistics, and is a North Atlantic music zealot. For those of you who don't know, vexillology is the study of flags. I Googled that. Another fun fact that fits nicely with our vocabulary lesson is that Malachi prefers the British spelling of most words. Malachi plans to be a linguistics major and attend Western Washington University next year. Malachi graduates with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Annie Wright. Annie has had a very well-rounded high school career that includes playing soccer and fast pitch, working part-time, participating in clubs, doing FFA, yearbook committee, and many other activities. It's not surprising that the scholarships and awards that Annie has received would take too long to list. Next year, Annie plans to attend Western Washington University to double major in film and creative writing with the hopes of someday working for Marvel Studios. And she graduates with honors. Ellie Wright. When asked what Ellie wanted everyone to know, she said, "I am super excited to continue my education and use it to help people as a physician assistant. Studying medicine and helping others are two of my biggest passions, and I am thrilled to be able to turn them into a lifelong career." Next year, Ellie will attend Western Washington University and major in psychology. Ellie graduates with honors. Kayla Zem. As we honor our final graduate today, we've had a record number of graduates who love free pancakes. Kayla's other memories include feeling welcomed by her classmates and the friendliness of her fellow students. Kayla participated in cheer and fast pitch, as well as Future Business Leaders of America, and had an internship with Youth Financial Services. She'll attend Washington State University and study communications in the fall. Kayla graduates with honors. Are there any graduates here we've not yet honored? Well, let's have a final round of applause for all of our graduates. Thank you, graduates, for your contributions to the Whatcom Community College community. On behalf of everyone in the Running Start office, it's been our pleasure to work for you in pursuit of your dreams. We look forward to seeing what you accomplish next. Now, I'll turn the microphone over to our graduate, Kayla Cove, for closing.
Hello, my name is Kayla Cove, and I am a senior from Bellingham High School. I am honored to have the opportunity to congratulate my peers as graduates of Whatcom Community College for their outstanding achievements. These next couple weeks leading up to graduation is such an exciting and memorable experience. And at the end of the day, I think we'll all be able to look back and say that the hard work and long hours of homework was worth it. These last couple weeks may be the toughest weeks of our life due to the extreme senioritis we have been feeling since the start of winter quarter. We all chose to be Running Start students for one reason or another. Maybe it was to get your AA or to get away from the high school environment, both of which are very good reasons that you chose to attend Wacom. Today, I would like to share with you some of the experiences that I have encountered at Wacom. First, I learned that the first 2 days of the quarter were my favorite. Can you guess why? This is because when the Christian Campus Fellowship at Wacom Community College is passing out free pancakes. How could you not look forward to free food? When being a college student in high school, I was able to understand the college memes that none of my other high school friends were able to understand. Upon receiving a Canvas account, I was also then able to understand the true importance of the time, 11:59. I also learned the various tips and tricks of college, such as the beneficial tool of Rate My Professor. There has been many benefits that have come with being a college student, such as being able to choose the classes you want so you don't have to attend school at 8:30 in the morning. Many times I feel as if many people assume that we Running Start students are educational prodigies since we are attending college as high school students. I was grateful to be a part of the honors program in which I had the opportunity to take some of the most meaningful and intriguing classes that I have ever taken within the last 4 years of high school. Wacom was so much more than an educational environment. Never would I ever imagine gaining such a close relationship with some of my professors that they would now be attending my graduation party. Now, don't get me wrong, I am beyond excited to graduate, but I can't imagine leaving Wacom, a place that allowed me to grow as a student and challenge my own thinking and the thinking of others. Wacom was always such a positive environment that welcomed all with open arms. I think what truly made my experience here worthwhile was the faculty and staff here at Wacom. I can say hands down, Wacom has some of the best faculty of any other school I've attended. They don't just take who we are as students, but they care about us as individuals. They want us to get the most out of our educational experience and will work at all costs to achieve this. There are some of the most humbling and caring people that understand we're all coming from different experiences in which not one student thinks alike. For your graduates, I encourage you to cherish these moments you have had throughout high school and use your experiences to make a difference wherever your next journey may take you. I wish you all the best as you enter into the next step of your journey. Congratulations, Running Start Class of 2019. I would like now to invite Carla back to give some final words to close out the celebration.
Thank you, Kayla. That concludes our presentation this evening. So now we invite all of you to join us outside for punch and cookies. Audience, please remain seated while our graduates file out and then join them outside to mingle and congratulate and take pictures. Thank you all for joining us tonight in this celebration. And let's give them one more big round of applause.